In this section, we're going to talk about form control basics. Here are the things that you need to know about form controls. One, they allow you to connect to cells, and we've seen that. So they allow you to take their fundamental properties and hook them to a cell. And the interactivity that happens with the form control informs that cell. And that's a way that we're going to connect the interactivity from the form control to drive later functions on our dashboard. All form controls have different properties, so we went through the 5 that we're going to use in this course. On your own time, it's worth going through them and becoming familiar with the properties. After a while, it'll become intuitive. Scroll bar and spinner are very similar, so their properties deal with values going up and down. List box and combo box are very similar. Their properties deal with values including things like selection and the list range from which to pull. And finally, the checkbox allows you to connect to the spreadsheet and toggle things on and off. So those are the types of properties it deals with. The best thing about form controls is they don't require any macros, so we can use them right away, and obviously you can enhance their functionality with macros, but the neat thing is that you don't need to. We can get by without them. Now, the most important parts of form controls are their properties, so there are 2 ways to access it. The one that's my most favorite way is to right-click and selecting Format Control and going to the Form Control dialog box. You can also select it and go to the Developer tab and click the Properties button. The other thing that they allow you to do to make your life easier is to do a quick cell link. So all form controls have some sort of cell link involved. I think the easiest way to get to it, if you don't want to deal with properties, if you know what you're going to set requires the default, you can click that item with a control click that selects it. So use a control click versus a regular click, because control click will select it versus a regular click will interact with it. You'll go up to the formula bar, you'll type in equals, make sure you type in that equals, and the cell of interest. You can select that from the spreadsheet and you can hit enter. And that is the easy way to link the form control.